Hey everybody, it's Mary. Welcome back to the kitchen. What is one thing that you really associate with summer, especially midsummer? To me, it's an overabundance of produce and you're trying to find something to do with it. Well, today I happen to have yellow squash. Okay, folks, I'm going to make a yellow squash relish. Yellow squash, folks. I have 3 of the squash about that size, shredded. Okay, I'll give you all the instructions in the description box, so don't worry about trying to write everything down. But I'm going to make a relish out of this. Okay. I have my squash. I also have bell pepper from my garden. And I have onions, folks. Okay, let me make me just a little bit of space here. The prep on this is really easy. Okay, I'm adding some salt to this. I'm using canning salt. I should have had this measured out, but guess what? I didn't. I have my canning salt in there. Okay, I'm going to mix all of this up, and then I'm going to put saran wrap on it, and I'm going to leave it overnight in the refrigerator. The salt is going to pull all of the juices out of here, and it's going to be a much better end result. But isn't that absolutely beautiful, guys? I think so anyway. I love produce. I love canning and preserving foods. I like to see it sitting out knowing that my work has done that, and it's so good. But I'm just going to grab my saran wrap, folks, and we'll pick this up tomorrow. Hey everybody, it's the following day and our squash has soaked overnight. So I have drained it and I have rinsed it really good, and now I'm letting the remaining excess water drain out of it. So for right now, while we're waiting on everything to finish draining, I'm going to get my mixture together that we're going to cook the squash mixture in. Okay, I have sugar. But folks, of course, as always, I will give you the instructions in the description box so you don't have to worry about it. I have apple cider vinegar. And I have several spices here. I have canning salt, I have celery seed, I have nutmeg, ground mustard, turmeric, and black pepper. Put that in here. I'm going to stir it, and we're going to bring it up to a boil. And when we get it to a boil, we're going to put our squash mixture in here. Alrighty, our mixture's come to a boil. So I'm going to add the squash, onion, and bell pepper mixture to this. Folks, that is a beautiful color. I hope it tastes as good as it looks because it's beautiful. So let's just stir this up. And whenever it comes back up to a boil, I'm going to reduce it to simmer. And it's going to simmer for 15 minutes. Alrighty, folks. I've got my jars sitting in a pot of hot water. My jars are clean. My relish mixture has been simmering for 15 minutes. So I'm going to go ahead and put it in my jars. I have my water and my canner heating up. You always do hot, hot, hot or cold, 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 whichever the case may be, because if you put something hot and something cold or vice versa, folks, you're going to have a big crash. And it is definitely not what we want. Okay, so set that there. Okay, I have a paper towel that I have dampened. Okay, I'm going to wipe the rim off. I've got my lids. With today's lids, you don't have to put them in a warm water bath or pot of boiling water or anything like that. You just wash them and put them on there. Okay. And you only put your bands finger tight. That way any air that's in here can escape during the cooking process. Okay. Folks, I realize this is not over top of my jars right now, but when I get all of my jars in the canner, if the level isn't over top of them, I will add more so that it's over top of them whenever we do the cooking process of it. So again, I just took the jar out of the hot water. I'm putting my relish mixture in there. Folks, do you have any idea why that I have this bowl right here? It's because I'm messy. And when I spill things like this right here, I would much rather it get caught in a bowl than go all over my counter. What about you? Are you guys messy in the kitchen? Let me know in the comments. But I'm just going to go ahead and get the rest of these jars filled up. I'm sure you don't want to watch me fill up 4 more jars, right? If you'd rather watch the entire process, let me know in the comments, and I'll do it on that next video. But for right now, I'm just going to finish this up right quick. That was just enough to fill up my 6th pint. So we go ahead and get this lid on here. Get it put in here. Turn my temperature all the way up on high. And folks, what I'm going to do is this water that I had in here, keeping my jars warm, I'm just going to pour in here. That way it covers them and I don't have to carry more water and it doesn't waste. So I have a pizza pan that I use for a lid when I'm water bathing. So I'm just going to put that over there to help hold the heat in. I'm going to bring it up to a boil and I'm going to let it boil for 15 minutes. And then we have yellow squash relish ready to put on the shelf. Alright, our timer has just gone off on this relish. I want you to look how absolutely pretty that is. It's easy to make, relatively simple ingredients, folks. I had everything in my pantry. I didn't have to go out and get anything. And I'm going to have this to enjoy throughout the year. But I certainly appreciate you watching the video. Hope you'll give me a thumbs up. Share the video. Guys, subscribe to the channel. And we'll see you on the next... Oh, thank you, Jesus. They're sealing already. And we'll see you on the next video.